Hi guys, welcome to my channel Crickpedia. In today's video, we will discuss the post-match analysis of first one-day international between Sri Lanka versus Afghanistan. Afghanistan recorded a 60-run win over Sri Lanka in first one-day international. Afghanistan won the toss and opted to bat. Openers played brilliantly and the opening partnership was 84 runs. Then Gurbaz fell. Ibrahim Zadran continued and he completed his second one-day international century. On the whole, top four batters of Afghanistan played really well. Rahmat Shah, who came in once Gurbaz fell, he scored patiently and completed 52 runs. Let's look at Afghanistan innings batting phases of play. In the first 10 overs, Afghanistan didn't lose a wicket and they were around 60 for no loss. During 11 to 40 overs, Ibrahim Zaddan scored a century and Afghanistan completed around 213 for 2 at the end of 40 overs. During 41st to 50 overs, there were two runouts courtesy Bandara, the substitute player who ran out Rashid Khan and captain Shahidi. During these last 10 overs, Sri Lankan came back into the game, reducing Afghanistan only to 294 runs. So, Afghanistan ended their 50 overs mark with the score of 294. From Sri Lanka, Hasaranka picked up 2 wickets with economy of 4.2. Let's look at the Sri Lankan chase. With 295 runs target, Sri Lanka came out to bat. Sri Lanka lost the in-form opener Kusal Mendes with just 16 runs on the board. Chandimal, the experienced campaigner whom Sri Lanka is looking to fill in one down spot, he also fell cheaply. And in came Dhananjaya. So there was one cover drive shot which made Dhananjaya look confident, but unfortunately he didn't carry that into the game, so he also failed eventually. But there was the Sri Lankan opener Nisanka held one end together and scored 85 runs. But due to the middle order collapse, he didn't get much support from the middle order. Then came Hasaranga, who batted well to score another 66 runs to the Sri Lankan total. But again, once Nisanka left, he didn't get any support from the lower order. From Afghanistan side, Fazalak Farooqi and Gulabdin Nain were the star performers. Let's look at the second innings batting of Sri Lanka. During first 10 overs, they were solidly batting and they lost only 2 wickets and they ended up with runs of 71. But during 11 to 40 over mark, Afghanistan took complete control. Their bowlers were very nice and they took a lot of Sri Lankan wickets and they won the game due to taking a lot of wickets. And during this phase, which Afghanistan did a lot of good things. Let's look at the power performers of the first one day international. At first, Ibrahim Zadran scored 106 runs, followed by Gurbaz and Rahmat Shah scoring 50 each. And from bowling front, Fazalak Farooqi took 4 wickets and Gulabdin Naib took 3 wickets. And Yamin Ahmadzai took 2 wickets. From Sri Lanka, there were only 2 players who were star performers. Nisanka, who played brilliant 85 runs, and Hasaranga, with both bat and ball, he contributed a lot to Sri Lanka. But unfortunately, Sri Lanka was in losing side. Hasaranga scored 66 runs and picked up 2 wickets. There are a lot of concerns for Sri Lanka in the first one day internationals, like Sri Lankan bowlers didn't pick up the early wickets of Afghanistan, and in the batting, Sri Lankan middle order didn't fire. So there were a lot of concerns for Sri Lanka at their home ground. Hopefully, in one day's game they will have to come back, regroup, and in the second one day international, they will have to come good. From Afghanistan side, They played a brilliant cricket altogether in both departments like batting and bowling. I hope they continue the same form, and Afghanistan will also look the same. They will have to go with the same playing 11 where they will continue to provide the same dominant performance yet again. And from Sri Lanka's side, Tikshana was also expensive by leaking a lot of runs, a total of 62 runs by picking up only one wicket. So Tikshana has to fire and he has to take a lot of wickets. And he has to support Hasaranga, who has been in a prime form. So there is another bowler, El Kumara, who can or could have got a lot of wickets, but he needs to bring his A game to the next one day international. That's it, guys. I hope you liked the content of this post match analysis. Please like,